Friday the 13th, pumpkin spice review outside Starbucks. Celebrity guest, the lovely and talented Sarah Kinzer. Sarah, say hello.
Hi!
There's several other celebrity guests who insist on not appearing in the video. They're behind the camera. Their names are Mike, Lori, and Alicia. Say hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
That was original. It's Friday the 13th. It is a full moon. And we have perhaps the greatest pumpkin spice item in the history of pumpkin spice season. The Starbucks pumpkin spice scone, which, thank God, my personal trainer, Shelby Turcott, just left a few minutes ago because it has 27 grams of sugar and 500 calories. There's a little bit of debate. Is it 500 or 480 calories, Sarah?
It's 500. I confirmed it with the box.
Okay. I was hoping it's 480 because that just doesn't sound as egregious. You're being good and you split it in half and you're going to share with somebody. I'm selfish and I'm going to live vicariously through myself eating the whole thing. So, Sarah, tell us about Friday the 13th, what it means to you.
It's just like a night where
You can look in the camera.
I just watch a bunch of horror movies. That's usually my tradition for Friday the 13th.
I'm going to be going around the street looking for like clowns coming up out of drainage grates, like that Stephen King movie. What was the name of that movie? It, yeah.
They have the second movie out now. You should go see it.
Hashtag creepy. No. So let's do the review. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. You're way too civilized. You're like cutting it up. You're making crumbs. You're losing the frosting. You've compromised the integrity of the review doing that.
Sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm rarely speechless. This is one of those moments, Sarah. Pumpkin spice is love. This is ecstasy.
Wow.
If I could give anything a perfect 10, it would be this pumpkin spice item. However, we have standards. I would compromise, much like you did, I would compromise the integrity of the whole review process if I gave this a 10. But Starbucks, because I know you're listening and you love me, right, Starbucks? Right?
Oh yeah. Favorite customer other than Alicia.
Heed my advice. You make this larger or charge a little less for it, it's a perfect 10. It's a perfect 10. This is a 9.8 right now. You make it larger and charge less, perfect 10. That's the review, but here's the lesson behind the review. Do you have a number for it, by the way? You're awfully quiet and introverted today.
Just a little tired, you know, it's been a long week. I like the actual scone a lot. Like if I could,
Long week, millennial, hashtag millennial problems.
Hey, college student problems.
Okay.
I love the scone, but I think the frosting is a little too much. It's just, I think if there was a little less of a layer of frosting, it would be better, just because I think that also adds to the calories, the frosting. And I just like the actual scone better without the frosting.
Okay. So why didn't you cut it like north and south instead of east and
Because
west?
it would have crumbled more.
Pro tip, I like to get these frozen right out of the freezer because they're not as crumbly. You don't lose the structure. Like that's just like Starbucks. Get a hold of yourself. That's too crumbly. Sarah,
I dropped it.
what do you pair with this? What kind of beverage do you pair with the Starbucks pumpkin spice ecstasy scone?
Because I think it's actually a little too sweet for myself, just because of the.
Here we go again.
Because of the frosting, I say something like a cappuccino probably, or like a latte that doesn't have too much sugar in it. Because you just need something to balance out the sweetness.
I'm going to go ahead and completely disagree with you because I can, and it's my review. I think that when you're in the presence of perfection, it needs nothing to pair with it. This is perfection. And to pair anything with it would be a social faux pas, if you will. Don't ask me how to spell faux pas. I don't know. I just know that it would be inappropriate. Hi, I recommend the pumpkin spice scone. Awesome, you rock.
Wow. What are the odds?
Would you swing back around and give us a rating, scale of 0 to 10, how you would review it? We're talking to the drive-through people. Pan to the drive-through people. Say hi. So this is a 9.8. The lesson behind this is that when you have something this awesome, you should promote it more. Like, I feel like the scone is overshadowed by the pumpkin spice latte
Or the cold
and
brew
the cold
even
brew
more.
and some of like the other items. This is perfect. It should have its own season of the year, and that season should be 365 days of the year. It's a sad day when the season ends, so I have a confession to make. Each year, on the last day of pumpkin spice season, Sarah, I get like an entire box of these frozen. I buy an entire box and I ration it out like over the course of the winter. And that's when I cut it in half. I just sort of ration it out. It doesn't get me through until the next season, but it does make me happy on those dark, dark, cold days of winter when Coach Brew gets a little sad and lonely.
Do you, on the last day of pumpkin spice, do you order every item?
I hold a candlelight vigil outside of Starbucks. Hashtag thoughts and prayers. And I order every item. And I binge a little because I can. So, you know, you have something great, showcase it in your business. You have a great employee, best employee here. Oh, sorry, second best. You showcase it. And you give it the love and attention it deserves. Market it, promote it, and it should have its own season. That's a review. I give it a 9.8. You gave it a what?
I say a 9.
Okay, that averages out to like 9.4. And again, Starbucks, talk to me. I have some suggestions on how you can make it perfect.